Right, we're playing Hardspace Shipbreaker. This is our second attempt at a no revival run. If you caught any of the first one, you probably know that we blew up. Probably going to skip some of the cinematics and story here, since we did it the first time around. That's not really the focus here. It's to see whether or not we can get to the end of the no revival run. Which, of course, nobody reads. Just like real life. Racking up our debt here. Something I noticed the first time around is this 750 fee at the bottom is the display of fees report. So it's a fee, which I find amusing. On top of the $1.25 billion they say you owe them. Because this is our second attempt, I'm just going to try to blow through this as quickly as possible, especially the early ships before we have any of the upgrades, because it is a little painful to try to go through not some of the thruster upgrades or the tethers or any of the stuff like that. And it's just going to take a little bit longer.
Welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. And welcome to your new home.
Just going to go ahead and get started. There's no upgrades we can get without
this is officially called a
tokens first.
Ready-made long-term employee heaven.
Go ahead and do a station hopper. I don't know if I did any in the first run, but it's not particularly difficult or hard.
She's all yours, Cutter. Now try to remember.
I think light cargo might be the easiest though.
Aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. Okay. Your primary goal is to get to the next rank. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I already missed the charge push as well. But the thrusters are really terribly slow without any upgrades.
Credits transferred.
And that got right on fire.
Links recommends maintaining a safe distance from flammable items.
See if we can still get it into the barge before it disintegrates here. Maybe get paid for it. Good enough.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Where'd our panel go?
Valuable object process. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
This particular ship, the first one you have to do, makes it obvious why tether should be the first upgrade to pick up. Manually throwing everything where it has to go is so tedious and slow.
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
have to remember we have some oxygen in the front of the ship there. We'll come back for it. Another thruster, so I'm going to cut the back of the ship off immediately. Normally you'd want to wait to do that, otherwise it disconnects from the rest of the ship where the power is, and then you can't disconnect the thruster. It's power to work. So you have to throw it in with like connected to the other parts.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
See if we missed anything else. We can get the side panels off now, I guess.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Processor deposit accepted.
I think I pushed the whole
Credits
cockpit
awarded.
into the bars last time. It didn't give me 5 salvage. One of the other runs I did anyway, not the revival run.
Salvage secured. Applying
So I
credit.
think we'll just tear everything out manually. Normally that's something I do, but I'm not sure there's on this first ship whether or not there's enough value for that to be the case or not. You might need the value from the aluminum
deposited.
walls of the cockpit
Applying credit to account.
to get the level 5 salvage goal. There's not too much stuff here in the cockpit, so we'll just do it manually, although I normally hate doing this.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And we'll just kind of push this thing toward the furnace.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to
Alright, good.
fill
We'll
up
get
your
the
O2.
oxygen pickup now.
Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out. Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 stat. We were out.
Might be a little less talkative this run, just there's not that much interesting going on. But if we had something to talk about, I guess I would.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Processing valuable
Just gotta go through the
deposit.
grind to get this
Credit
first ship out of
transferred.
the way.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I think I missed one. Yep, there it is.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Guess we'll go ahead and get the fuel since the cut point's kind of
Object
behind it.
accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Should have plenty of time. There's no reason not to get this ship done in one shift completely. And if for some reason we couldn't, I think I'd skip it. After getting like the tether upgrade, which hopefully we can afford.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to
I think
account.
that's everything from the main body of the ship. We're just going to try to get the rear section off and haul it toward
Valuable object accepted for
processor.
processing.
Since we can't tether it, we're going to try to do a trick here where we use this thing to pull it in that direction. There it goes. I think we might have overdid it though. Let's try to bring it down. Nope. We overcompensated back the other way now. That should do the trick, maybe. See if it'll just kind of tumble in there. We have the thruster cap on the back here too, but that also belongs to the processor, so we'll just kind of let it go. Meanwhile, we'll get the main body of the ship into the furnace.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage gold.
We're just going to cut the ship in half
Reward
here
allocated.
so that it's easier to push to the furnace. Or maybe even possible. I'm not sure how weak the grapple is at this stage, since I'm used to being much stronger later. Just depends how much mass there is that you're trying to push and whether the game kind of wants you to let it happen. Because there's some wacky things with the physics, sort of like you saw me pull that large piece with a smaller one. Or sometimes things you think you can do, you can't, and things you can do
Material
that you
accepted.
shouldn't.
Credits transferred. All salvage goals complete.
Alright, there's our level
All
5
reward
salvage goal, so we're just going to give this thing a shove and call it a shift. Even though we can't tether all the way to the Master Jack, since we don't have the grapple upgrade in range yet, we can kind of pull onto these smaller ones and kind of compensate with our thrusters if it's pulling us to the left or right of where we want to go until we can reach the Master Jack. 5 million almost, level 5 salvage goal.
New
Not bad for a first shift, but we definitely are going to get tethers and this should get a little easier.
Good morning, Cutter
They're going to
9346-52.
give us the Exo Labs,
Today's
which is
weather
good because I
report,
think they're
clear and sunny,
both
with a
more
high of
valuable and
minus
easier than the other types of
270
macros.
degrees.
The reason they're easier is because they don't have any fuel in them. They're all electrical. They have like these solar sails or whatever, which is how they're supposed to get around, I think. There's our tether upgrade. We still have 56 points. I don't know if we can probably get something else. Although nothing's unlocked yet, I don't think, because there are level requirements. Yeah. Alright, well, we're just going to stockpile points until we get the levels. We'll call the episode there, and we'll start the next one on the next episode.